Choose a path guided by your essence, free from the shackles of others' manipulation in search of recognition and status. Some believe that the key to satisfaction lies in worldly pleasures, good food, elegant clothes, engaging music, and the delights of physical pleasure. Despite these momentary pleasures, many realize that true happiness transcends mere satisfaction of material desires. Society, in turn, has created a more sophisticated system of rewards involving titles, social recognition, prominent positions, and political power, all under the promise of personal fulfillment. Seduced by these rewards, many people exhaust their energies in pursuit of something that deep down they know to be ephemeral. They lose the ability to listen to their hearts, blindly following social demands for gains that ultimately mean little. The ancients knew that our passage through this world is brief, so let us dedicate this time to listening to our inner voices and following our own hearts. There is no greater freedom than living authentically, without the need for external recognition. Names and titles are ephemeral illusions that distract us from what truly matters. Our existence is transient, just like the historical figures who have emerged and disappeared, leaving little more than vague memories. In life we may be different, but in death we are all equal. This thought should inspire us to cherish every moment, free from the shackles of fame and recognition. To live without these burdens means fewer worries, more authenticity, and ultimately greater inner peace. Being true to yourself is the path to genuine respect and admiration, regardless of where we are or what we do. By embracing the natural order of things, we free ourselves from concern about the longevity of life, notions of right and wrong, and others' expectations. Trust yourself, be true to your principles, and live free from external influences. Gain or loss, praise or criticism, happiness or sadness, none of these should disturb your inner peace. The truly wise do not let themselves be swayed by circumstances. They remain serene, following the natural path without allowing themselves to be controlled by fleeting emotions or desires. Remember, true success and knowledge do not require display. Transcending mind and body require discipline and patience. The enlightened live among us as ordinary people, finding contentment in simplicity. Worldly conventions, living without ostentation, and contentment and simplicity, is true enlightenment. The true value lies in the ability to connect with oneself, to listen to one's own inner voice amidst external chaos. I encourage you, therefore, to reflect on what truly matters to you. Does the incessant pursuit of external approval bring you peace, or does it only distance you from your true self? Allow yourself to question the norms and values that society imposes. Why follow a path laid out by others when each of us has the ability to create our own trail? The freedom of choice is one of life's greatest gifts, but to exercise it, courage is required. Courage to break free from others' expectations, to embrace uncertainty, and above all, to be authentic. The pursuit of recognition and status may seem rewarding in the short term, but in the end, it is a thirst that is rarely quenched. Like a river that flows incessantly, the desire for more never subsides. If we are constantly seeking external validation, true peace and contentment come from understanding that what you are inside is far more valuable than any title or social position you may acquire. This world is filled with distractions that can divert us from the path of authenticity. However, each moment presents an opportunity to choose between truth and illusion. By choosing truth, we choose freedom, the freedom to live according to our own values without being limited by the fear of others' judgment. True leaders and pioneers are those who dare to live on their own terms, who find strength in vulnerability and power in authenticity. They know that true respect and admiration come from being true to oneself, not from an incessant pursuit of approval. Living without the need for recognition does not mean abandoning ambitions or ceasing to celebrate achievements. It means recognizing that the greatest achievement is to remain true to oneself in a world that constantly tries to mold us in its image. It is finding satisfaction in personal growth regardless of external results. Contemplate the ease and the freedom that comes from not being bound by external expectations. Each step towards authenticity is a step towards true freedom. Remember that time in this world is precious and limited. Do not waste it living a life that is not entirely yours. Find the courage to follow your own path, to listen to your own voice, and to live according to your own terms. It is in this courage that true freedom and authentic personal fulfillment reside. Life is a tapestry woven with the threads of our choices, thoughts, and actions. Choose to weave it with vibrant colors of authenticity, passion, and purpose. Allow yourself to live fully, free from the chains of recognition and others' approval. Only then will you find the inner peace and true happiness that comes from knowing that you have lived a truly authentic life. In a world that often pushes us towards rampant consumption and incessant competition, it is easy to forget that simplicity can be the key to a fuller and more meaningful life. It is not by accumulating possessions or constantly seeking the next level of success that we will find true satisfaction, but by cultivating moments of true connection with ourselves and with others. Simplicity teaches us to appreciate what we already have, to value human relationships above material goods, and to find contentment in everyday experiences. Practicing gratitude is another fundamental pillar in building an authentic and fulfilled life. Instead of focusing on what we lack or what we have not yet achieved, turning our attention to the countless blessings present in our lives can transform our perception of the world. Gratitude opens our eyes to the beauty and abundance that surround us, even in the simplest circumstances. It teaches us to celebrate each breath, each sunrise, each shared smile, strengthening our sense of presence and connection with the present moment. Cultivating resilience is also essential to navigate life's adversities without losing sight of who we are. Resilience allows us to face challenges and overcome obstacles, keeping us true to our values and principles. It teaches us that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we have the ability to choose how we will respond to life's circumstances. True strength lies in the ability to remain intact and authentic even in the face of storms. The act of serving others without expectation of reward is perhaps one of the purest expressions of living authentically. By dedicating ourselves to causes greater than ourselves, we transcend our ego and connect with something deeply gratifying. Serving is recognizing that while we are unique individuals, we are also part of an interconnected web of life. Relating authentically means opening ourselves to vulnerability, sharing our true essence without fear of others' judgment. This allows us to create deep and meaningful bonds that nourish our spirit and reinforce our sense of belonging. Embrace opportunities to genuinely connect with others, for it is in this space of exchange and sharing that we often find reflections of our own humanity. Continuous self-development is the essence of life. We are not here to remain stagnant, but to expand, learn, and evolve. This development is about deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It is an invitation to explore new interests, challenge our limiting beliefs, and open our hearts to new perspectives. Each step on this path of development is a step towards our true essence, towards the discovery of new passions, and towards the unfolding of our full potential. The balance between action and reflection is vital. While we strive to live according to our values and pursue our passions, it is equally important to cultivate moments of introspection and stillness. These moments allow us to connect with our inner selves, reflect on our experiences, and integrate our learnings. Stillness is the fertile ground where the seeds of wisdom and understanding can sprout and grow. Remember that each individual has their own unique rhythm and trajectory. Comparing ourselves to others is a trap that can divert us from our authentic path. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and recognize that every step taken in authenticity is a triumph. Be open to reassessing and adjusting your goals as you grow and transform, remaining true to your essential core, and living an authentic life requires the courage to go against the current, question social norms, and listen to the inner voice above the external noise. It is an invitation to embrace simplicity, practice gratitude, meditate, cultivate resilience, and serve selflessly. Each of these elements brings us closer to the true essence of what it means to be human, leading us to a life of greater meaning, inner peace, and true freedom. I encourage you to reflect on how these dimensions manifest in your life and how you can cultivate them with intention. Remember that the path to authenticity is a journey filled with learning, growth, and above all, a profound connection with the essence of being.